Hello, on Vita's back to another How to Play. Today we're going to how to play the game Velonimo, which is by 25th Century Games. And it is a racing game. I like that the box even has like a racing stripe built into it. And this is for 2 to 5 players, ages 7 and up. And it is a ladder climbing trick-taking game. Absolutely addictive trick-taking game, it says. What you get is a number of cards in a number of suits. You got gray, red, this kind of pink, purple, green, blue, yellow, and brown. Just a whole bunch of suits. They all go from 1 through 7. And the main game is 3 to 5 players, but there's a variation for 2 players, which I'm not going to get into. And you got have this also this card here. This is the leader of the pack jersey. It adds 10 to anything you play, but you only get this if you win the round. So this gets put off to the side. And you got that. You also got these cards here. These are the hares. And these cards are interesting because they're animals that go from slower to faster. So you see the tortoise is the one. It's the slowest card. It's a race is what it is. And that's the slowest card. And then you get to like the cheetah for the 7. It's the fastest one. You got camels in here for like the 2s or something. Yeah, 2s are camels. I think that's cool. These cards here, these are the hares. These are the fastest cards. They're 25 to 50 of a value. You can only play them individually. Excuse me. Each player, I should probably throw these in here, is going to get a hand of 11 cards. I will quickly deal that out. And it's a little bit different than some of the ladder climbing games I've looked at or will be looking at on the channel in the next couple months. But you'll see that in a minute. Each player gets 11 cards, as I mentioned. And the rest get put aside. And what you're going to be doing in turn, you're going to be playing a card or a combination of card. And you're generally going to start with the youngest player taking the starting position in this race. What you can do on your turn is you can play either a single card, so I can play, a 7 if I want. And in order to beat that, somebody's going to have to play something higher. How do you play something higher? Well, you can either play one of these higher cards, or you can play a combination of cards which will have a higher value. So, for instance, if and the colors really don't matter too much. So, if the next player wanted to play that 2 and a 4, they could, and this is going to be 2 and 4 is 6. Let me just make sure I do this correctly. Alright, sorry. It's 10 points for each card. So this would be a 7, but these are 10, 20, and the lowest value too. So 10, 22. And then the next player is going to go, he's going to want to play something higher than that. So maybe he plays that, 10, 23. That's higher. I guess that's not the best example. Let's say he plays this. So 5 and a 6. Now, I should mention I actually screwed up already. The colors have to, the cards have to have the same color combination. They don't have to match this one, obviously, but or If they're all the same number, they can be different colors. In this case, we'll say he did that 10, 22. So it's 10 for each card, and then the lowest value, which is 2. Now this guy's going to go. He's going to say, I mean, he can't play this because it's going to be the exact same thing, 10, 22. So he has to play something else. Maybe he plays this, 10, 24. And again, the hairs, the 25s and up, they cannot be playing in combinations. They work alone. And then it's going to continue. So this guy had 10, 24. Maybe I play this, which is going to be 10, 20, 30, and 3 for the lowest value. And then maybe the next guy plays. He's going to have a combination higher than that. It's going to be the same value, so it's kind of screwed. He could play, so that's 30. He can play this 40. And then it comes to this guy. And maybe he plays this 45. And then it comes to me, and I have a 50, but I'm going to pass. And then maybe he passes because he can't play anything higher, and he passes. Once everyone has passed, that ends the round. Whoever played the highest card, that'd be this guy over here with the 45, gets to start. Now, there's a special rule with the 1. So let's say he plays this, 10, 21. And the 1 has this little card symbol on it. And I'll explain what that means. Actually, let me just double check his hand. See if there's anything else better. So this lets you steal a card from an opponent's hand, which could screw them up, and then you give them another card back, which also could help them out. So this guy played a 1, and you get to steal 1 for each one. So if he plays 4 1s, he gets to steal 4 cards. So maybe he steals this 1 from this player. It's only a 2. I'll give him a 2 back. Why not? And the next player is going to go here at 21. So let's make it. And again, you can play pairs or triples or whatever of all the same value. So he's going to make this 10, 27. The next player is going to go. Maybe they say, okay, 10, 42. They play 4 cards. Of course, you are trying to get rid of the cards in your hand, just like any ladder climbing game. And the next player is looking at his hand. He has to pass. And then it comes to me. 42, I'm going to say 50. And he's going to pass as well, and I'm going to have to pass. So I start the next hand here. Maybe I play just a 1. And I get to steal a card, so I'm going to steal, this guy's 6. I wouldn't get to see, I would just get to blindly select a card, which is what I said do. And now I'm going to give him 1 back. You steal from whoever. So then this next guy's going to go. You're going to the left, of course, as you might have noticed. Maybe he makes it 22. And then this guy says, I'm going to make it 23. Again, 10, 23, 10, 22. It's kind of a weird system, but it works. 26. And then this guy goes, can't play, he has to pass. This guy also has to pass. And then, of course, I'm passing. So then I win, and I would lead the next one. And I play 3. This guy will play, maybe he plays a 6. And then, this guy plays a 22, and this guy plays 25, but I'm out already, and now this guy's out. And that actually is important as well for the scoring. It does come with a score pad. Because whoever is kind of like a race, so there's a position. So I go out first, and I'm going to get a certain amount of points. Whoever goes out second will get points, third, and so forth. The last person will not get any points. So you're also, at the end of the day, you're going to try to get the most points, and that's going to obviously change. It's going to change per round, is what I mentioned. So, in the first round, each opponent that's still in the race when you go out gets you 1 point. So I would get 2 points because there was 2 people still in. When this guy went out, he would get 1 point. In the second round, you get 2 points for each person. 3 in the third, 4 in the fourth, and 5 in the fifth. So if I went out first in the fifth, I would get 5 points and 10 points. 5 for each, and then he would get 5 points. At the end of the day, whoever has the most points is going to win. Now, let's talk about the card here. The leader of the back jersey, which has got carrots and peas. It's a funny little thing. Since I went out first, I would get this for the next hand. And we would redeal everything. Excuse me. Well, it's whoever has the most accumulated points at the end of the round would get this. In this case, after the first round, since I had 2 points, I had the most points, I would get this. The next round, it would probably be somebody else, and so forth. And this is worth 10. Now, if there is a tie, whoever scored the most points during the previous round will receive the jersey. It's a bonus card. You can play it once per round, and it adds 10 to the score. So if I played, say it's my hand, and I played these 3 ones, which would let me steal 3 cards, and I added this 10, when I look at 10, 20, 31 plus 10 is 41. That's how that works, and then once it's done, you put it aside and save it for next time. So that is Velonimo. It's pretty cool. As I mentioned, this card, when I win it, it's going to stay here in front of me face up. It doesn't go in my hand. It stays here on the table until I play it, and then it goes out until somebody else wins it. So yeah, Velonimo, pretty decent quality cards, although no linen finish. No complaints. Fun little art. I like that they have different animals, you know, from slowest to fastest, representing the different speeds, the values of each card. This is funky. And also, you might notice that different suit colors actually have different symbols on the corner circles and squares and diamonds and hearts. And that's for the purposes of people who are colorblind, so they can identify the colors or the suits. So I think that's pretty cool. Overall, I really like this one. A comment, like, subscribe, let me know what you think. I don't think I missed anything. Of course, there's different rules for 2 players, which we won't get into. Pretty straightforward. Comment, like, subscribe. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.